Also here, 5 law enforcement officers never know what's behind the door when they're on the street.
A deputy in Isle of Wight County says he had to use deadly force while serving a warrant. It's all happened on Terra Court off Route 17 in Carrollton. 10 on your side's Art Kohn's been there all afternoon, and Art, state police are now looking into this shooting.
Yeah, they are. That's right. And we'll be talking about that more later in our 90 Minutes of News. Tonight, I want to tell you that the deputies with the Isle of Wight Sheriff's Department came to this house here on Terra Court at around lunchtime today to serve 20 arrest warrants on 31-year-old James William Wallace. Now, of those 20 warrants, 12 of them were for felony charges dealing with allegedly his trying to pass fraudulent checks. Now, this should have been a very routine operation, even though Wallace was facing a dozen felony charges. The crimes were nonviolent. 5 deputies arrived at the house, according to the Sheriff's Department, where Wallace lives with his parents. The doors of the house were said to be unlocked, so the deputies entered the house, found Wallace upstairs, where a confrontation broke out in just minutes.
He charged the deputies with a knife in his hand. Repeated commands were given. He continued to charge the deputies. 1 round was fired, striking Mr. Wallace.
Now, Mr. Wallace was then transported to Riverside Medical Hospital where he was pronounced dead. 10 on your side's been looking into Mr. Wallace's criminal background, and he does have a history with the local court system here. In 2004, he was charged with possession of cocaine, and in 2001, he was charged with a felony count of malicious wounding. Now, as you mentioned, the state police, Tom, are handling the criminal side of this investigation, and there's a reason for that, and we'll talk about that coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live from Isle of Wight County, Art Kohn, 10 on your side.
And this just came into our newsroom now, this picture of James Wallace. 10 on your side dug into his criminal history, and we checked the courts and found a DWI arrest back in 2006 and a guilty plea on drug possession charges in 2004.
Let's talk